morning. Welcome back to Astrology from a Libra's perspective. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. And this is the horoscope reading for all my Scorpios out there. You could be in possession of some information that should be shared with someone else. They think you're keeping a secret, and it's keeping them out of the loop on purpose, which is definitely not the case. Speak out about whatever you're working on and give as much detail as you can to everyone you talk to. By showing that you're being open, you will go a long way toward easing the minds of some worried folks. For all my Scorpios out there for today, people in general don't like being left out of the loop. I would say, just to keep this one short and brief, if you have information, if you're in possession of information that is concerning an individual, now is not the day to worry about loyalty. Now is not the day to worry about offending your political connects, so to speak. If you have information about a person and they are suspecting that you have information, or might think you have information, have reason to believe you have information, and you do have information, I believe that you owe it to them to go to them with that information. The only, I guess, exemption I would make for that would be if you're in a position, obviously a professional position, where there are laws, requirements, policies, guidelines that would prevent you from doing that. But outside of that, we're talking just people dealing with people, friends, relatives, significant others, what have you. Today is not the day to hoard information under the guise of being loyal, because I take the mindset of, if I have information that is true information, or I believe to be accurate or credible information, there's nothing that anyone can do, say, to make me feel away or fault me for divulging that information to the parties that information is concerning. Basically, who's going to check me? Nobody. So have that same attitude, right? Especially in situations where someone comes to you and offers you information or tells you something about another person. In my circle, I expect all my friends to understand fully that if you're going to divulge information to me that presents negatively, right, particularly about another person, keep that same energy and be willing. Because I wouldn't tell someone something about another person that I wouldn't be willing to say to that person, or that I haven't already said to that person. Because you got to keep the same energy, and you have to expect that when you open your mouth to speak on anybody about anything, you have to be prepared for the possibility that that information is going to somehow make it back to that person. Don't be upset at whoever that information may have been disseminated from. Keep the same energy. If you set that information out there into the world, be prepared for the possibility that it might come back. And if it does come back, be as free-flowing with that information in that case as you were initially. So to all my Scorpios out there, don't hoard information from anyone when that information is concerning that person, because you might run the risk of potentially damaging a relationship that you have, a friendship or connection that you have, for someone else, when it might not even be that deep. That person might not even be deserving of you taking that risk. So weigh your options, right? Consider the situation, consider the source, and consider the recipient of the sources, and decide what's best for you, how you want to proceed. But me personally, if I have information concerning someone, they come to me about it, more than likely I'm going to provide that information, because I don't believe in keeping secrets, and I believe that everything should be out in the open. And if we got an issue that we have to talk about, we just going to have to talk about it. But everybody's going to be accountable for their part in whatever situation. That's how I operate within my circles, and that's just how I've always operated. For all my Scorpios out there, I wish you good luck in whatever situation you're dealing with today, and I wish you all love, peace, wealth, and overall health. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow for all my Scorpios for another daily horoscope reading. This is Astrology from a Libra's perspective, brought to you by the Social Forecast. Peace and love.